הגרנדסון של חולמים מגל זה אבא חלקיה, לא בעצם.
בוקר טוב. We up to ספר משלי, פרק י', פסוק ח'. מכסה שנאה שפתי שקר ומוציא דיבה וחסיר. Here, Shlomo HaMelech talks about the person who plays two faces. Mitzad Echad, he hates the person, and Mitzad Sheni, he talks to him. He's as if he's his best friend. Omer Shlomo HaMelech mechaseh sin'ah, the one who covers up the hatred. Siftei shaker. Mushaker. Because the best thing is, if you have something, talk to him. It says, Lo tisna et achicha levavecha. So what's the best thing to do? Talk to him. Because when you talk, you'll find out maybe you're wrong, or maybe he's going to find out why maybe he is wrong. But to keep it in your heart and not to share thoughts, you're just going to create so much hatred in your heart, and it's just going to go far. We should not. We should not. Omer Shlomo HaMelech, so the one who talks hi to his friend, he hates him, that is a שקרן. יש לכם חומשים, תראו מה כתוב בפרשת וישב. It says in Parashat Vayeshev on page 108, פסוק ד' ויראו אחיו כאותו אהב אביהם מכל אחיו וישנאו אותו ולא יאכלו דברו לשלום. It says here straight out, the brothers, they hated Yosef, and it says ולא יאכלו דברו לשלום. I'm going to say hi to him. אומר רש"י, why the Torah is telling us that they hated him and didn't say hi to him? אומר רש"י, you have Rashi's last line, Moshe, read.
מתוך בגנותם למדנו שבחם שלא דיברו אחד בפה ואחד בלב.
Even though the Torah is telling us nice, something not nice, but the Shevatim says וישנאו אותו, how could you hate him? Okay, it's not nice. But at the same time it says ולא יכולו דברו לשלום. They're honest.
Which means if you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody. What I think is
No, you don't like. You hate.
You hate somebody. I said you hate. I wanted to say Neshon Nekiah.
No, Neshon Nekiah. התורה כולה Neshon Nekiah. וישנאו אותו.
אוקיי, ישנאו אותו. אני מבין שהוא שונא מישהו. באמת אני לא שונא אף אחד. אבל if you hate somebody, which means you're allowed to show him, I don't like you, stay away from me.
Yeah. Don't put two faces.
Don't put two faces. Don't tell him, oh, I like you, and that's it.
You can't say hello.
ספר פנים יפות, זה צווה מקבל את כל האדם. או מיקס.
What do you mean? כל אדם.
But you hate him.
Yeah.
So when you're playing two faces, high and behind, you're behind him, you hate him, you want to stab him.
So show him you hate.
You tell him the reason, and then
if you want to tell him the reason and talk about it, fine, go ahead and do it.
That's the right way. No,
what's about? You can't just say hello if I don't like him, but I can say hello. Hi, how are you? No, I'm not like you tell me that. Be cordial, huh?
But why do you want to say?
Because he walked by, he said hello. I said responded in kind. That's
Hold on. You don't like?
I don't like him. I said hi, how are you? Huh? Whatever happened, I don't like him.
No, I don't know what happened.
He did something. He did something to me that I don't like.
I want to say hello to him.
Huh?
He doesn't like me right
Okay.
now.
אין שלום אמר השם
אסור
לנושאים.
למה?
הוא אומר לך פה ספתי שקר.
Wait, why am I shakran? To say hello?
Hello means shalom. I wish you peace. You don't want to. You don't want to wish him peace.
What? No, I don't wish him bad. I don't like him.
I said bad. I said you don't wish him peace.
I wish him. Why not? I wish peace. Why don't I wish him peace? The fact that I.
So you wish him peace?
Again, if I don't
What's
want
the issue here?
I don't if I don't want to talk to if I don't like somebody, I don't like his issue, I don't like the person, he did something to me wrong. But what is the issue?
אומר לך פה, אתה שונא אותו, just answer the question, yes or no?
Let's say I hate him. Yeah?
No, let's say. Why can't you say it straight out? Do you hate him?
I don't hate him, but I hate him.
מלאך.
למה לך? I don't
שאלתי
hate him.
שאלה, do you hate him? Say yes or no.
Yes, I hate him. Let's say an
Good.
example, I hate
So
him.
if you hate someone, you don't say hello to him.
It's אסור?
תקשיב טוב. It's either you don't hate him to begin with. Because if you hate someone, you cannot say hello to him.
I have to ask him why.
Because that's nature.
Why is it two-faced?
Because that's
I'm not saying, hi, how are you? How's the family?
Habibi,
No.
Habibi, once again.
it.
If you don't like, זה לא הפסוק שלנו. הפסוק says straight, שנאה.
So if you hate someone, I'm asking. So I'm asking
Somebody
a question.
that hates somebody,
so I hate
he doesn't
somebody,
walk to him.
I hate somebody. עכשיו in shul, he reads out Shabbat Shalom. You say, you ignore it?
אני לא אמרתי לך, I'm talking to you, קודם כל דבר איתי nature, מה בני אדם.
I'm asking a question. I
לא,
understand the
אני מסביר לך את
nature.
הפסוק.
I understand the pasuk. Understood.
מה הבנת?
So I'm asking now.
מה הבנת
That if you hate
מהפסוק?
somebody, that
לא, מה
they
הבנת
didn't say
מהפסוק?
that they said that either they couldn't speak to him because they hated him. They're not two-faced. They're
Good.
yashar, honest.
Right.
That's it. End of story.
Good.
So I'm asking a question.
Yes.
I hate somebody. Now I see him in shul. I see him in shul.
Yeah.
Okay, he reaches out his hand and says Shabbat Shalom. Because I hate him, it's a soul for me to reach him and say Shabbat Shalom.
I say אסור.
That's what I'm
הוא אומר
asking.
לך, if you
I didn't say
have...
the rabbi said it. I'm asking a question.
זה לא הפסוק.
But I'm asking a
זה
question.
לא הפסוק. You can say hello to everybody.
Huh?
You can say hello.
Oh, okay.
You
So
can
I
do
can
whatever
say
you
so
want.
that's what I asked.
הפסוק מדבר, if I hate someone,
Yeah.
ועם כל זה, I'm covering up את השנאה שיש לי כלפיו, ואני אומר לו, היי, שלום, how are you? הוא אומר, זה תשקר.
So that's what I asked. So now the rabbi said, I'm asking.
You do whatever you want, and
I'm asking a question. It's a
What's the
question.
question?
I'm not arguing.
What's
I'm
the
asking a
question?
I hate somebody. He comes to shul. He reaches out a hand. If I say Shabbat Shalom to him because he reaches out his hand, now I'm considered two-faced because of it?
לא, הוא בא לך להגיד לך שבת שלום, תגיד לו שבת שלום.
Oh, so you could say that's what I asked. So it's
זה
not
לא
your two-faced.
הפסוק, זה לא
How does
הפסוק.
your face have to be when you say Shabbat Shalom?
מה?
How does your face have to be?
אז כן, I don't know.
Or with
I'm
a...
asking a question. Why is it asking me? I'm asking a
זה
question.
לא הפסוק.
The rabbi just said, don't
שלמה
say,
המלך מדבר,
yeah,
שאם אדם, in his heart, he hates,
right.
and he goes, and he plays, he goes, and הוא אומר לך, hi, how are you? ובפנים הוא רוצה לשרוף אותו חי.
He initiates.
He.
Okay, so
That's it. אמרתי לך, what you asking, that's not the pasuk.
You have a separate question.
That's
No
not the
problem.
pasuk.
That's the answer.
Next.
Separate question.
Answer
Yes.
it. I thought it was the same thing. Somebody say hello, it's two-faced.
Says
Saying
the
hello, it's two-faced.
Bible
Not hello, it's two-faced.
Meaning the guy has to
Anger.
Is
And
there
you
a
cover
reason
it.
that he doesn't?
I
Is
hate
there a
him.
reason
I
Shlomo
say
doesn't
hello.
say the words to mechaber sin'ah?
I
Is there a
understand.
reason that he's not? Shlomo Melech is giving me
No,
advice.
that's not what I asked.
He's giving me advice, right?
He's not giving you advice. He's not giving you advice here. He tells you, miata.
He's telling you what to do.
He's not telling you what to do. He's telling you who you are.
Okay, so by telling me what I am is not a criticism.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
so tell
telling
me
you-
not to get upset.
He's not.
Tell me don't have sinah.
He's not saying that.
So it's mutar to have sinah.
No, he's not saying that also.
Okay, by telling me that
By
a
telling you
person-
if you hate somebody and you play two faces, that's not shakran.
again. So he just told me that there's a
That
case
you
where
are a
person
liar.
hates
You're a hypocrite.
someone.
That's it. You two faces.
So then just tell me not to hate. Tell me.
I don't need שלמה המלך for that. יש לך פסוק בתורה, לא תשנא את אחיך בלבביך. Just clear up. יש לך את הפסוק? תפתח.
So how could this even be a case?
hold on, easy go. אריאל, היום נראה לי מישהו הרגיז אותך נראה לי בבוקר.
What did you ask me a question?
אוקיי?
So, no.
343?
43
אני אגיד
guys.
אחד חינוך בית, please.
43.
Yes. Bet. Open 343.
What was the question?
Not at all. It's not true. Both versions.
Yeah, Ariel has copyright.
Trademarks.
Read Pasuk Zayin.
לא תשנא את אחיך בלבביך, הוכח תוכיח את עמיתך, ולא תישא עליו חטא.
מה כתוב? מה הבנת?
Don't hate your brother in your heart. Give him rebuke.
סתם. So מה כתוב? לא תשנא את אחיך.
בלבביך.
אוקיי.
So hate him not in your heart.
זה שאלת אריאל איך הוא לומד את זה, אבל זה לא מה שכתוב פה. מה כתוב?
Don't keep it in your heart. Let it out.
The pasuk says, "Do not hate your brother in your heart."
הוכיח תוכיח. If you have something to talk to him.
So then, why does Shlomo? Then even more. Why does Shlomo have to tell me this? Why does Shlomo? If I have a pasuk meforeshet,
No.
why does Shlomo have to come and tell me? So if you're going against what the Torah says, so then you're a shakran.
He's telling you that if no, the Torah is telling you that you should not hate. ואם אתה שונא טובה עליו, זה מה שכתוב פה. שלמה המלך אומר משהו אחר. If you hate somebody, okay, and you're covering up the sin'ah, and you're showing as if you like him, אתה שקרן. אז יש לך גם כן לא תשנא, that's one law, and in addition, אתה גם כן שקרן, אתה גם כן, you're also a liar.
Which is another.
No.
So really, the Shvatim weren't supposed to do it. So they say that בתוך גנותם שבחם, meaning
גנות,
they shouldn't
אבל
have done.
שנאה, at the same time יש לך שבח, he's honest. הבנת? אוקיי, הוא מוציא דיבה, הוא כסיל. שלמה המלך says, okay, so if I shouldn't lie, then what should I do?
Not hate.
How?
Let it go.
No.
Speak it out.
Speak it out.
By saying hi.
No.
Starts there.
Everybody said over a story of Rabbi.
לאט. So what should you do? Talk to
The person who
The
hates.
person himself.
good. If that's what you do, that's great.
Okay.
But if you talk to other people,
אבל אם-
אתה נקרא טיפש. הוא מוציא דיבה,
More sins.
then you are ksil, אתה טיפש. Because that's now how you could solve your problems. If you have a problem, go straight to the person and talk to him and deal with him straight. By talking to other people, the story, what happened and what you hate, blah, 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 you're just doing worse and worse and worse. So if you have an issue, go to the person straight, talk to him. If not, just shut your mouth better. אומר, הוא מוציא דיבה, הוא כסיל, הוא טיפש.
Even
לא,
if
לא,
you
לא,
had-
כזאת,
even if you had a person, you're not allowed to state your reason. Somebody outside come ask you, listen, why do you like that? Why you don't like this guy? So you're not allowed to tell him.
What's his business?
He asked you, no.
What's his business?
Your wife came and asked you. Say, you are her business. Okay,
Gossiping.
This guy. I don't know. Whatever.
Gossiping.
Your wife came and asked you.
Gossiping.
Why you don't talk to this guy? Because maybe I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't want
If
to.
she's
The
going
guy has a
to...
wedding. You tell him, I don't like this guy. I don't want to go to his wedding.
Okay.
So your wife's gonna tell you why are you not going?
לא צריך
do you hate
לדבר.
him? How do you hate him?
לא
I'm
צריך
not
לדבר.
supposed to tell him why I hate him.
לא, בשביל מה? Unless she's convinced you to make a peace, then fine. But סתם לדבר, אחר כך היא תלך לספר לחברות גם כן.
How do you know that someone's going to tell
נו,
us? How do you know
מה יכול להיות?
They don't like
How do you know
it.
someone's trying to
Oh,
make
no.
peace, though?
You get the food.
Well, it's just like he's trying to make peace, and then he's just getting thing, and then I can't do anything, huh?
Hey, you guy did something bad for you, or you don't like the guy. Listen, like I said, I don't like the guy. I don't want to go. So your wife gonna ask you. So we're gonna tell you, listen, this guy did so. That's why I don't like him. So, I mean, يقولوا فيش قلبك يعني you have to يحكي حتى why you hate this guy.
Say it in Arabic, it already
You have to
starts.
also
Sounds
get the guy,
Sounds
get
better.
why you don't like this guy. Can't keep it in your eye. Why you like it? And I can't say to everybody why I don't
לא
like
הבנתי,
this guy.
לשון הרע מגיע לאיש הזה מותר בבית? לא הבנתי. לשון הרע, לשון הרע, it's also between...
He did something bad for me. Why I don't like it for certain reason. I'm not saying לשון הרע. I'm saying it האמת.
אמת זה לשון הרע. שקר זה מוציא שם רע.
אמרת אתה לא שונא אף אחד מקודם.
אני אומר לך שברוך השם, באמת אני לא שונא הרבה.
So just exception to the rule.
לא הרבה, אבל מעט יש.
יש כמה במעלה, יש כמה שאתה
I thought you said nobody. Now you're saying
באמת לא הרבה, באמת לא הרבה, באמת לא הרבה. I work on myself. I don't like to
Keep
do
working.
anybody. It's not something I like to do. I don't like to hate anybody.
All right.
Why should I?
You're right.
I had
Yes.
somebody who stole from me back a long time ago. And I came to pay respect to a friend of mine, and it happens to be his brother-in-law. So he goes, "Oh, do you know him?" Right? So I said, "Hi." That's two-faced.
I don't think it's two-faced.
Yanni, you're asking my same question, but I
Yeah,
know it's
I mean,
good. Same question.
Trademark.
No, I wouldn't say that because there's a big difference.
I don't want to embarrass him.
That's the key. That's the difference
That's
between
why I
his
just
question
said
and your question.
Why is
I
that
didn't want
different?
to embarrass
Over there, because you don't want to embarrass him.
100%.
Yes, because you know him. So יש לך פה אנשים.
Yeah, I didn't want to embarrass.
By you walking away, you could.
I'll embarrass everybody. Him and him, both of them.
How is that different when I ask? Someone says hello and I'm responding hello. What's the difference? שלי כאילו לא בסדר וזה בסדר?
Now it is very personal.
לא, אני אומר, איך רב הפכת את השם שלי? איך רב הפכת את המצב שלי?
אמרתי שהשאלה שלך זה לא הפסוק.
עכשיו הוא שאל את השאלה ששאלתי.
אוקיי, מה אתה רוצה? הבנתי.
לא, אני
הולך לשאלה. שאלת אם אתה עושה, אם זה הפסוק, אמרתי זה לא הפסוק.
אני נצא זה הפסוק. Ask about the soup.
You can check it out.
I'll check it right now. I have it recorded also. I asked if it's allowed or not allowed. That's what I asked. Am I allowed to say it or I shouldn't say it? According to what we're learning now. Can I say it or no?
The law, according to what we don't
That's the answer. That's the answer. I said it's not two-faced.
That's
it, yeah. אבל עכשיו להגיד שאלה different. לא.
הלאה.
נופלים עליי.
הוא מוציא דיבה, הוא חסיד. Yes.
We spoke yesterday regarding society, perhaps, and certain types of addictions, etc. Could that be applied to what we're learning today? In the fact that when we see people doing things that brings down society at large, for example, somebody that's let's use, for example, using the concept of smoking, and how when one guy smokes, it desensitizes the other person just a little bit. Number one, maybe it's off topic, but can we have sinat towards that person? Question mark. Can we have sinat towards that person? Question mark. And if yes, how do we express that, or should we express that?
Are you asking if the company that produced Coke, I should hate them?
No, he's asking if somebody takes drugs, can I hate the person?
What?
It's affecting everybody around you.
It's affecting other people, so therefore,
your
can we
family,
hate that
your
person?
kids, the crazy taking drugs. I want to hate this person
Because
he's affecting everybody around me. My kids, my wife, my brother-in-law, my neighbor. It's affecting everybody around my circle.
Neighbor.
Oh, neighbor.
Everybody.
Oh, the
Your
smell,
kids
the
also.
smell, the smell.
Your kids, your neighbor, your wife, your cousin, your
so
brother.
what are you asking? If it's
Can I hate the
okay?
person?
If by giving out the drugs it causes people has shalom damage and health, זה רשע.
Why he's selling drugs?
So that's we meet that person on the street.
But I have a problem. Why you only talk about the smoking? I think the sugar is not less than the smoking, and sugar kills more than the smoking. So let's hate also the companies who sells candies and Coke too. Why you got stuck only with the smoking? I think the candies and the sugar is much worse than the smoking. How many percentage of people are smoke versus people who eat candies all day long? You're gonna get more. Okay, so let's hate all the companies who sell it also. Do I have to hate them? If I have to hate.
But hold on. When it comes to daily food,
בוא נגיד לך משהו.
person that abused it.
שנייה. בוא נגיד לך משהו. יש לך פה selections. It's your choice to take it or not. If a store sells cigarettes or a store sells candies, I have to hate? I don't think so. It's your choice whether you want to buy sugar or not. I have to hate.
Put it in the front for you, right in the front.
Okay, so self-control.
The best time is right always in the front.
Self-control.
Now they lock it up.
אומר שיש לך פה אדם בא בכוח, משפיע, then it's different. But you have stores sell candies, Coke, מה כל אלו? Any better? So why you going to smoke it up?
Because that's more of a society effect to society as opposed to
Society do what? What? Shema.
it's not so bad. Come on, just one.
Okay, and after?
And then okay, just two.
And after?
And then the guy is stuck.
And then what?
Not sure if I'm not there.
And then what? Where are you going with this?
The person is now addicted and he can't stop himself.
And then, אבל מה קרה?
That doesn't apply to candy.
אבל מה זה קרה? כן, יש לך פה סוכר ובעיה, דיביריס.
Talking about cigarettes? you talking about
The
cigarettes?
rabbi's
Smoking
saying
cigarettes?
Yeah, I
the
thought he was
same
talking about
addiction
something else.
That, in theory, if we should have a sinat towards the person that's selling drugs. should
Wait,
have the
okay,
same
but you're
sinat
saying
towards the
drugs
person
or
selling
cigarettes?
cannabis.
The rabbi says
That's
he's
what
talking about
rabbi's
cigarettes.
Talking about cigarettes
Drugs.
or the other things?
So no, it's not
מה
drugs
ההבדל?
and
מה אותו דבר?
מה אותו דבר? אבל איזה אותו דבר? drugs and candy? הרב ייתן לילדים להסתובב עם אנשים שמסתובבים
לא הבנתי,
ב-drugs
זה
versus
מזיק
candy?
וזה מזיק.
שנייה, אני שואל שאלה עכשיו. אז בסדר, יש לי חבר שעושה drugs, אין בעיה, זה אוכל candy, זה אוכל drugs, זה בסדר. מה ההבדל?
לא הבנתי, זה מזיק וזה מזיק. מה אתה שואל?
זה הורג. זה
גם
הורג
הסוכר
מיידי,
הורג.
לא, זה הורג מיידי וזה הורס אותו חיים באותו מקום.
בסדר, אז שני מזיקים.
You don't see someone go to rehab for candy.
שני מזיקים.
You know, people don't go to rehab. Yeah, but there's a difference.
יש לך סוכר,
There's a
סכרת.
difference. You don't go to rehab. You don't go to rehab for going out of your
לא
mind.
הולכים, חותכים את הרגל. חותכים את הרגל. לא
זה
הולכים.
כבר, זה...
How is this
Yes.
any, this question exactly, the way it's written from Shlomo Melech, how is it any different than, let's say, the story the rabbi said about Rabbi Yonatan Admoni, who had the news reporter guy, he hated him, but he helped him out
No,
for
he didn't hate
6
him.
months.
You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. He didn't hate him. He hated השקפות, not him.
So where do you, that's anybody. I mean,
מה
if
פתאום, חס
a person
ושלום.
realizes anybody
No.
tells you it's from Borei Olam,
לא,
you stole
לא.
from me, it's
מחילה,
not him, it's
מחילה,
Borei
מחילה.
Olam.
If you stole from me, so I hate you. You stole from me. זה לא השקפה שלך. Here, as a Jew, he helped him. ההשקפות שלך are upside down. הפוך, you're against.
When someone comes to you specifically and steals from you, then you
שונא
make
אותו,
him-
אתה שונא את ההשקפה שלו. הבנת? I don't know where the pasuk was there. בוא נמשיך. פסוק י"ט. ברוב דברים לא יחדל פשע, וחוסך שפתיו משכיל. Now, שלמה המלך talks about the speech. מי שמדבר הרבה.
תורה? מדבר תורה?
לא, אפילו דברי חוכמה, לא תורה. ברוב דברים, so when it works, even דברי חוכמה, לא יחדל פשע. Somehow, הוא ידבר איזה דבר, he's going to say something, which is going to cause for a sin or to a sin. So, that's ברוב דברים, הרבה, when you talk a lot, לא ייתכן שלא יקרה איזה חטא. And by the way, check it out. My brother Rabbi once told me that there is a Gaon that says that when men get together and they talk, somehow you're going to finish conversation about death. תבדקו את זה 100%. If men sit down together, haki, they talk, somehow the conversation is going to end with, oh, he passed away. And hayav liyot, shesop hasiha, the end of the conversation is going to end up about death. And the quote. So he brings down nali, but not woman. כי האישה צריכה לדבר. גבר, הדיבור שלך יש בדברי תורה. חוץ מזה, סוף אדם למוות. So he bring, so if you check it out, you should know this thing is by us. It's for years. We used to check on Shabbat. We used to sit down together, talk. פתאום, then נפטר, והשיעור של האור. Check out anytime you talk with people, hakis, just talk. Somehow you're going to end up about people, this guy passed away, and this one, and זה בדוק ומנוסה. Check it out. כשגברים מדברים שיחת חולין, because the rabbi comes in, that's why. אם לא תדבר, היית מדבר פה על מישהו מיטה. 1,000%. תבדוק את זה. Check it out. לשבת עכשיו בדיל בקיץ, הרבה סיפורים.
הוא אמר בסוף, הרב לא נותן לנו להגיע לסוף. הוא בא
You'll check out, even when you go out with friends, somehow, or if it's a men conversation,
there's no Torah spoken on the table.
And the bed, שיחת חולין, is a mistake במיטה. Only men, not women. כי לאדם, your purpose in life is לימוד תורה. במיוחד בלימוד תורה, מה יש לך? מיטה. אצלי בדוק ומנוסה. בדוק ומנוסה. בדוק. הלאה שלמה.
Rabbi, is it brought down in any of the Sifrei Hachamim anywhere? Is it brought down the person has a certain amount of words? And they only have, in a year, he only has a finite amount. And he wastes it, that's it, chalas, he lost out.
Yeah,
Except for Torah, right? Isaac. Except for Torah. What do you mean?
Yes, you have said
Except for Torah, no?
Even drawbacks after a certain amount, that's it.
Except
Halas.
for Torah, right?
What?
Except for Torah? Or Torah included?
See, really, some people cannot stay with us speaking. I don't want to give an example, but there's some people really, they cannot then
Not me, not
I don't want to be an example, but then I saw people, I don't want to say name, Rabbi. They just have to, they're not even in the shoes.
זה אנשים
As
חכמים.
soon as they finish, they have to talk, they have to talk, they have to talk.
They're not smart.
באמת זה לא, that's why you have to do that. Again, I'm not name. Just you go in.
בוא נשמע את שלמה. אמרנו דיבורים.
אנחנו מגיעים
וחוסך שפתיו, וחוסך שפתיו משכיל. The one who holds himself from talking, the איש חכם. The איש חכם. Not only שהוא איש חכם, הגמרא אומרת, במסכת מגילה, if you wanted to know families that are miyuhas, you know what's a miyuhas, Moti?
יחסים
Some lineage,
lineage.
but how can you know if a family comes from a very special lineage or whatever? שמעו מה הגמרא אומרת. גמרא בקידושין אומרת, יש פה סיפור מרוקי, long stories about rabbis that they didn't want to get their daughters married to this rabbi's son וכדומה, because I'm not sure from where you're coming from. The Gemara says, Amar le Rabbi Yehuda, Hechin Abed. How can we know if a family comes, if a family is a very kosher family, a family that has a special lineage? How can you know? Amar le Zil Batar Shetikuta. If you see a family that are silent people, תדע לך שהם משפחה מיוחסת. אומרת הגמרא, how did the people in Eretz Israel used to check? When two people are fighting, see which one gets to be the first one to be quiet. אם אתה רואה someone, two people are fighting, and someone, as he sees where the conversation goes, לא מדבר, לא רוצה לדבר. אומרת הגמרא, תדע לך שהוא מיוחס. משפחות שלא רבים, or you have the reason to fight and you don't fight, תדע לך זה משפחה מיוחסת. וכזה משפחה תיכנס, if you're lucky. מה אתם רואים מפה? So if you want to know the quality of people, families, תסתכל how they behave. If they don't fight back, תדע לך, they're very special lineage. וזה מה שאומר פה שלמה המלך. חוסך שפתיו, the one who shuts his mouth and doesn't talk, משכיל וחכם, and ממילא, they'll succeed. שמעתם? So what do you gain אם הוא משכיל? You gain that you're going to succeed. Not fighting, it doesn't show weakness, it shows greatness. שמעתם? Not fighting, not answering back, it doesn't show weakness, it shows greatness. אומרת הגמרא, מילה בסלע, שתיקותה בטרן. When you answer somebody, you gain 1 coin. When you are quiet, you gain 2 coins. שתיקה שווה זהב. When you're silent, תדע לך, it's worth gold. למה? Most fights that people have today, it's only because extra words שאמרת. Look, when people fight, neighbors, couple, brothers, families, kids, parents, you name it. It's everything because extra words that you said. בלי לחשוב. אם תחשוב, אותו. You remember that they used to give us a certain amount of how much, even today. But let's say you want to text something. They give you a limit, how much you can send on a text. I don't know, 2,500 words.
250 texts.
Text.
Characters.
Huh?
Characters.
Letters. More than that, that's it. You can't. Back in the days, they used to charge you for that.
Yeah.
Right. So if you add another 2 words, they charge you. But the last words, you don't have to pay. If you add more, they're gonna charge you. If ba'olam hazeh, for another few words you want to text and send, they charge you. And Shema is the same thing. For another few words, they're gonna charge you for that. The one who keeps his mouth shut, maskil, yes.
How about socializing? I'm like, really? You go somewhere else and you can't stay quiet. You have to talk to people. You have to talk to this guy. How are you? You have to come up with something, some composition. I mean, you're going to say hello and go. When you're going to go, you're going into the wedding and you're going to get out and you say to anybody. You have to talk. You have to say, keep back, like this. How are you? This.
לא, מה אמרת? מה תגיד? שלום, בשלומך? It's good. הרבה דורש בשלום כל אדם.
Is it enough? Is it enough just to say hi?
אומר, חוסך שפתיו. אם אדם לא מדבר, הוא רק שומר את עצמו מצרות.
You shouldn't. I'm getting. I guess I don't know. It's been. You go to weddings. Sometimes you know people. You don't see them as much. You don't have much.
What's wrong? הרבה דורש בשלום כל אדם.
What's wrong? You have to say how you doing.
ברוך השם. אחר כך.
How is the Lord? How was this? You heard this. You heard that. You see this. You see that. So what are you gonna talk?
זה לא תלך רכיל בעמך.
What are you gonna do? I'm asking you what are you gonna do? Really? What are you gonna do? For me to know. I'm telling you, I'm not.
אמרת להגיד משמעול, how is he doing?
Okay.
שאלת? אמר לך ברוך השם. What's next? לא, what's next? שאלה, what's next? מה אתה רוצה לדבר? מה?
אני רוצה להגיד לו, okay, remember, how is, I don't know, but something that we did like,
it's very nice. למה לא? Memories is great things.
This guy, it's going to come up some conversation that's nonsense. I mean,
רק תדע לך, אם יהיה too much,
you're not going to come up with nonsense, you're going to come up with
ברוב
nonsense.
דברים, לא יחדל פשע. If you can still focus.
Because look at you like you're not, I mean, it's going to be like, you're not in, like you're not.
I don't want to be out. I don't want to be in. I want to be normal.
I'm just saying, that's. Yeah. I'm saying what's happening every day. I'm not saying something new.
I don't care what's happening. I want to know that אני לא רוצה להגיד לעצמי לידי בעיות, צרות ועשן הרע. Can you give me any advice for that? I don't want to mess up עשן הרע. I want to let the mala in, not out. What do you give me? Any advice can you give me to be in up there, not here? In there. Can you give me any tips? Okay. אומר לך, ברוב דברים זה יחדל פשע. אתה יודע, why חכמים tell us, כל המרבה שיחה עם האישה גורם רעה לעצמו בראש גיהינם. Why it says, כל המרבה שיחה עם האישה. If you talk too much with your wife, you're going to have גיהינם. גיהינם זה לא למעלה, זה פה בבית שלך. Why?
She's going to go and she's going to talk to
Because
somebody
it's going to
else.
lead
She's
to
gonna
When a husband talks to his wife, thinks שזה לא שייך, זה לא שייך לבית, סתם. ראית את אשתו של ההוא? You saw his wife, you saw his husband, wow, you know, it's a good husband, look at you. יורש גיהינם. אתה מדבר, מרבה שיחה עם האישה, מרבה, לא כתוב מדבר, מרבה. מדבר, דבר, מה שצריך לדבר. שיש ריבוי, מה זה ריבוי?
extra.
יש לך פה, you know, I need a drink. Take. כשאתה מרבה, what happens?
overflows.
And then what happens?
נשפך.
יפה, זה מה שקורה. מרבה, when you talk extra, words that you don't need to, הריבוי הזה, it's going to lead to a fight. הרי מה מדבר עם אשתו? יושבים ביחד שעה, שעתיים, 3. מה בסוף מדברים? חלאס, she showed him all the text messages, הוא אמר לה את כל הווידאוס, and the clips. בעדן what? מה אחר כך? יבוא לידי שיחה, that is going to cause a fight between a husband and a wife. חז"ל, חכמינו זיכרונם לברכה, they were very smart. When they said to us, מרבה שיחה עם האישה, they told us, just be careful. When you have a conversation, that the conversation is getting to be already empty. خلاص. דיברת 3 שעות. מה אחר כך?
3 שעות.
roughly this time.
Just what, hello, how was your day? And what's for
walking.
dinner? That's it.
No, that's being selfish.
No,
Yes.
to show that you care, that you put
Care
time
about
into
yourself. Dinner. You need help.
No.
So if you care, that's a difference. על כל פנים, ריבוי שיחה can only cause problems. Okay.
Where do you draw the line? The rabbi once said that if a person
You know how to draw the line. Every person knows where to draw the line.
He doesn't know. That's why he's asking.
He knows.
The rabbi said one time that if a person doesn't know how to connect to people, and let's say he's like awkward and he doesn't know how to connect to people, the rabbi said it's so strong that even that it was better that he wasn't even born. Something along those lines.
Continue.
Where do you make, if a person's going to be awkward and silent?
Did I said awkward? Habibi, do you see me? Do you ever see me silent? I'm not silent. I get to the point. More than that, you're not going to see me talking stam kacha. Do I ever sit over here and talk? If it's not tachlit, if the conversation is not tachlit, no מדברים.
Okay, so the person, again, if a person's sitting on the table and there's no tachlit, what, he stays quiet?
What are you doing on the table after 3 hours?
Not 3 hours, 5 minutes. After 5 minutes.
No, 5 minutes. Habibi, you have enough to talk. Talk 5 and 10 and 20.
But the kids, talk about the kids.
That's it.
Well, nothing to do with your wife, not a wife. Nothing to do with the wife.
No.
Outside with people. Stam people, person goes to a wedding.
No.
He's not going to talk to stam people. No, people are not, let's say, not us.
Who has time to talk in a wedding? You go from 5, you got 600 people. Where's time? They're high and high. For one time, you're holding this guy's hand, and the other one he hates you. The other one goes like this. I don't know.
Okay, I'm just saying. People go to a wedding, they see
There's 200 people. Now what?
They see distant relatives that now want to talk to them.
אבל אתה לא מכיר את all the 2,000.
כמעט מכיר את כולם, תאמין לי, כולם אותו אנשים, אותו פייס.
So you know all the news already. So you know all the news.
2,000 people.
בלי עין הרע. So you know all the news already. שמה עוד נשאר? It's over. It's Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. It's every night the same night. מה כבר יש לחדש? מכיר אותו כבר מלבנון.
כן, אבל יש חידושים.
איזה חידושים?
מה אתה עושה?
חלאס, אני אותו ביזנס for 30 years.
No. It's always something to talk. And if you don't talk, the guy is like...
Did I say don't talk? talk. אבל שתדע לך שברוב דברים לא יחדל פשע. דבר הרבה, בסוף יהיה בעיות. כמה בעיות של שלום בית. It's only for words. שאדם דיבר לא נכון, או היא אמרה דברים לא נכונים. כמה צרות. Did I say לא לדבר?
Don't overtalk.
אמרתי, ברוב דברים, רוב. אל תדבר הרבה.
עם האישה זה גם אם אתה תדבר קצת יותר כפה.
אתה קצת מגזים אתה. אתה סתם מגזים. אתה מגזים. You're not married. Why are you worried?
No. to do about this topic over here.
Okay, so which topic you have?
Regarding the topic, all right, somebody says something to someone, right?
Are you asking or you telling me?
I'm asking.
I want to see.
Someone,
Wait a minute.
no, you.
Talk, no, let's go.
Somebody says something to somebody, right? Keeps quiet. No problem. Once, twice, 3 times, keeps quiet, right? At the end of the day, in front of other people, right? Wherever it is, he's gonna look like he can't stand up for himself.
I don't know what's the issue.
It's a problem. So I'm saying
I don't know
the rabbi says
what
to
happened.
keep quiet. Well, in a scenario, right? If somebody would would give it to the guy over his head, right? And you know he's wrong. And he's letting it off on him. Okay?
Why do you always have issues with people and fighting? And
No, I'm asking.
You're not asking. I hear stories over here.
No, I'm asking.
So what happened?
Well,
What happened?
there's a problem. So the
What's
guy
the
is
problem?
wrong. Everybody knows this guy is wrong. But you know,
Everybody knows he's wrong. So what do you care then?
Well,
So what do you care?
or people
Everybody
don't know.
knows
People
that.
don't know. Okay, people
You
don't
just
know.
said everybody knows that
Okay,
he's
people
wrong.
don't know.
Okay.
People don't know that he's wrong.
Okay.
People don't know, but you know that he's wrong because you can answer him back right now, and then it's gonna put him, and then it's gonna prove that obviously he's wrong.
Okay.
And people think right now this guy is an idiot, right?
That you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me, Chosro.
That's Shlomo Melech, Allah.
Okay, so keep quiet is not gonna be a thing. Keep quiet, you're gonna look like an idiot.
What are you
Answer
trying?
back, he's gonna answer.
Are you
he's
so?
gonna make a whole big balagan.
What's your question? To make balagan?
Should you answer him back or not?
You want to answer back?
Well,
You want to
yes.
answer back? So answer back.
But it's not better to keep quiet because it's gonna cause a fight after.
You just said it, right?
Yeah.
So answer back.
The rabbi says nothing better than keep
Forget about the
quiet.
rabbi. What do you want to do?
Answer back.
So answer back.
But then he's not going to.
But I don't want to fight to start.
No, you just said you don't want to look idiot, right?
Yeah.
So answer back.
But I don't want to fight to start either.
You don't start. You just finish. He started.
But he started. And
Right. So
and
you
shut it down over there.
No. He started, right?
Okay.
And you don't want to look idiot.
Okay.
So
Once he starts the fight, what do?
you tell me what do you want to do?
Fine, then walk away.
No.
That's fine, right?
Again, but what do you want to do? He started, and what do you want to do? You don't want to look idiot, right?
Okay.
So what do you want to do? Answer back.
That's it.
Answer back. Yeah. What's the problem? We good?
We're good.
Next, Stella.
That's the right thing.
Huh?
That's the right thing.
Shlomo, yes.
No, I'm asking if it's the right thing.
What about for everybody else?
No.
I'm asking for everybody.
You're not asking for everybody.
Yeah, I'm not asking for myself.
You asked him. You see, you're not asking a question. You said that you don't want to look idiot.
Yeah.
See, I don't mind to look idiot. You do mind. I don't mind. I don't care. Let them think. Oh, let them think I'm an idiot. But who cares? Do you think I care?
People's eyes are gonna look like you're weak.
I don't care. I walk out and I know I'm in peace. Do you think my life is based on how people think? I wouldn't even save one day. You base your life on how people think. I base my life what's the right thing for me. Habibi, listen to me. Baruch Hashem, I have self-esteem. I don't need people, and I don't care what people think so much. So if I base my life on how people think, I'm not going to function any day. But if I think about myself, whatever, how I think, let them think whatever they want. I don't know him, and I'm also in 10 years. So what do I care? Do I base my life on how people think? Not at all. Huh? I have a good name. I don't care about and on every listen. Every person in the world has a couple of people that people talk bad about him. If Moshe Rabbeinu got Datan v'Aviram v'Korach, who am I? Moshe Rabbeinu alot Datan v'Aviram v'Korach v'mitlonenim. Who am I? I'm better than Moshe Rabbeinu. So there is no person on earth that has people against him. Why go far? Borei Olam has people against him. Kofrim. Borei Olam created people and they're talking against him. Am I better than God? Yes or no? I'm asking you a question. So if Borei Olam created those idiots and they talk against him and they go against him and are rallying everything against him, I'm better than him. So do I care what they talk? I want to do the right thing. But you, it's not what's the right thing. But you, I don't want to look idiot. That's a little babyish. But it's okay. If that's how you're based, it is.
You should be embarrassed. You should stay embarrassed. No, but what if he gets embarrassed from it? But if he gets embarrassed, he should stay embarrassed.
I don't know what's embarrassing. How to be?
It's in front of everybody.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I
People
know
could talk
the
about
best
me
thing
and
is
it
the
happened not
back,
once
but
and
at
not
the-
twice.
In front of others.
מה, לא ראיתם את זה בעבר? ראיתם את זה. אני לא צריך לדבר על זה. אני לא get quiet. Let it go.
You be the better person.
אני חושב שאני הייתי דוגמה. לא פעם ולא פעמיים. ויכלתי לענות I could bash and choke him also. Look down, I keep going. Because you gotta, the self-esteem stuff's here. Not the people talking. Look, say people will talk about you from today till 120. Who cares? Build your the inside. You gotta build the inside. Your self-esteem.
But then it bothers you when you hear.
Okay, I hear.
You didn't have anything to say back,
You know something? That's what you think, but it's not true. People will look up to you. And you get better than that. Those Baruch be on your side. And more than that, you're gonna win. If you think by you, I don't want to look at idiots, you're gonna be the boss, works the opposite. When you're quiet, it shows that you're strong. Sometimes you can see a dog and a lion. Rah, 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 rah. And the lion sits down. It doesn't do anything. What do you think? Who is stronger, the dog who barks or the lion? But why? He doesn't, he looks an idiot. Look at this king. He doesn't do anything.
We know the lion's
Hold
power.
on.
We know the lion's power.
I know Shlomo also. I know Shlomo is strong. I know Shlomo is a strong person.
Everybody over here, everybody knows that the lion is strong. Over here, when the people are going to be like, oh, look at this guy.
They're not going to look. They're going to say, wow, you're strong. You're today. Give me beracha. They're going to go to you. Give me beracha.
Wow. Rabbi, but it's self-confidence. Maybe some people have less self-confidence than others, no?
Well, you built. How?
This way.
זה, ככה. מה אתה מפחד? How people are going to think about you? So don't care about what people think. What's the right thing to do? And if you know Hashem is on your side, or better. And by the way, people who are silent, they never lose. I never saw a person that was silent and they lost.
People that are what?
They silent, they never lose.
But if he gets it lowers his confidence. You know?
His confidence becomes stronger.
100%. But you're not showing off. When I don't respond back, it means it means.
But at that moment, you become low confident. At that moment, maybe later tomorrow you wake up, you go, okay, now.
So okay, so wait 24 hours and then it's strong.
And the person that